What's up, motherfucks? So now I'm seeing this post by Corey Feldman, which I guess was in Lost Boys or whatever. And honestly, the last time I saw him, I could have sworn it was on like one of those like My Weirdest Life bullshit where he like had a compound of women and they were like they just ate fruit and they had to ask him if they could eat the fruit, and it was like the weirdest fucking shit. He reminds me of like Michael Jackson, but like I don't know, he just reminds me of Michael Jackson. So I just reading this long post how like basically he was saying that Marilyn Manson tried to break his sobriety and put his life in danger or whatever. So first of all, I've had many addiction problems, and I've had multiple family members or whatever, or people I know, like my brother-in-law or whatever. Yeah, that'd be that, or whatever. Like, ask me if I want a beer. I used to kind of be an alcoholic, and now I'm better with it, and I could have a beer socially or whatever. But back when I was first dealing with it, he was like, "Hey, you want a beer?" Just like totally being nice, you know, or like someone else be like, "Hey, you want a Percocet?" or "Hey, you want this? You want that?" Like just literally out of being nice, or whatever. So how he was saying that he was trying to get him to break his 5-year sobriety by doing cocaine with him, it's just like it honestly just sounds like he was being nice. And then he tried to say how he was grooming him, which, first of all, like, that term just sounds so retarded because, yeah, I'm gonna say fucking retarded. That's, I hope that offends other people as well. It's my new thing, is offending people, apparently. But, grooming is, in my mind, something like an older person does to a child. If you're old enough to have 5 years of sobriety, obviously you're not a fucking child. 18, 19, that's technically a teenager, but you're not a fucking child. You're aware of yourself. By 18, I was super aware. By 16, I was super aware of myself, but I'm just saying 18. So this whole, like, grooming allegation shit just seems so fucking stupid. I'm thinking of, like, maybe waiting a week, and I'm sure more people will come up, like Wes Borland or whatever. And wasn't he in Limp Bizkit? I'm just saying, like, so if he really saw him being abusive or whatever, like, if he truly did, if that is true, why didn't he say something before? Why didn't he go to the cops? Why didn't he tell anybody else? So let's say I'm walking down the street and I see someone being punched in the face, you know, and then I don't do anything about it because it's not my problem, right? But then say like 11 years later, something comes up on the news and they're like, oh, that person died, or that person, was abused. Like, oh yeah, and I come forward, oh yeah, I saw it. Wouldn't you ask me why the fuck didn't I do something before? So it's just really funny, and yeah, one person said like, oh yeah, it looks like schizophrenia to me. Like this, like the fucking Corey Feldman dude seems like a fucking crackhead. It seems like he has a lot of mental issues, and I'm not making fun of either. Trust me, because I used to do math, and I have issues. Everyone does. So I'm not trying to be like that. But it's just like I feel when someone goes out of their way to be mean to someone else, if you can pick out obvious flaws about them, it just fucking why not? Um, so yeah, I was trying to say how like, he copied his entire look, that Marilyn Manson copied his entire look from him. Um, no. That just I don't I can't even think of the proper words, just like a little amount of words to describe how fucking stupid that sounds. And saying how he was like the guest of honor. You sound like you're tripped on drugs, and even if that was 100% the case, like, shouldn't you take that as a compliment, not be weird about it? If someone came to me and was like, "Oh, hey, would you be the guest of whatever?" I'd be flattered. Like, "Hey, do you want some fucking cocaine?" I was like, "Oh, thanks, dude. But I'm good." If you're not strong enough to fucking say no to shit that you shouldn't do, then that's on you. That's not on anyone else. If someone walked down the street and offered me meth and I did it and I died, that would be my fucking fault. They're not a murderer. They're not, it's just, no. You talk to take personal responsibility. And all the other people are coming forward, like something Grimes or whatever. I'm wondering, is that Elon Musk Grimes? Or whatever? Or is it different? But, like, how she never, multiple people have come forward and said how they have had no bad, experiences, like Asia Argento, who was actually in, like, a porn-related video with him. So, for Saint, I believe. And, and that included some like bondage type shit, you know. And so it's just so easy because damn near every Marilyn Manson video is a porn of some kind, you know. At least like, you know, I would assume, or no, I would assume I would classify, but that's just my personal whatever. But it's just like, come on, what else is gonna happen? You know, if you really want to make it that over dramatic, cool, bro. You know, but you all just look fucking stupid. Um, and once again, you know, if all of this was true and you saw all this supposedly, why didn't you do something then? If you didn't do something then, you have no fucking right to do anything now. So shut the fuck up. And I get a lot of comments like, "Oh, who are you? I hope you get, you know, raped, or I hope you get abused, or who is like, who says I have? Well, I haven't been raped. 100%, I haven't. You know, who says I haven't been in an abusive relationship? Like, you know, who says, who say I'm not clarifying. I'm not saying I have the right to gatekeep anybody. Someone actually said I had internalized misogyny, which I really thought like that was like not really like a thing. That was like a joke, you know. But apparently people are serious, and it's fucking mind blowing. And also I heard that so not make a retraction, but just kind of in whatever just mention it, that supposedly what Trent Reznor said was actually from an older interview, but like I said back in the comment, like regardless, you know, it's just like take personal responsibility. If everyone would take personal responsibility and stop fucking trying to cancel people and trying to throw people under the bus constantly and to save their own face, this wouldn't be a thing. I still think it's really just like Amber Heard and Evan Rachel Wood's like thing to try to fucking fuck off their ex-boyfriends, to be 100% honest. Come at me though. I'm used to it by now. Let me know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation. Don't talk shit or say you hope, you know, I get abused, or, you know, I'm a piece of shit, or I'm stupid, or I'm ugly, because I know those things. But yeah, let's have a conversation. Be an adult. Don't do what they're doing.